A lot of guys and girls like burgers and dogs for game day action, but me, no way, man. It's all about bacon. When it comes to curing bacon, it can be a little bit confusing, and Bradley Smoker makes it nice and easy with their own pre-mixed cures. This is a honey cure. So we're going to use 1.5 tablespoons of the cure. We're just going to sprinkle it nice and evenly over the entire pork belly. Flip it over, and now you're going to put a little bit more because the top is the rind, and the cure's not going to penetrate that as easily. Very important, read the instructions, okay? Read the instructions. I've got about 3 cups worth of frozen cranberries. If you can get fresh, that's great, but frozen will do just fine. Take a 1/2 cup there of ginger ale, a cup of Jim Beam's Red Stag black cherry infused bourbon. A cup worth of raspberry jam. Now, blend it all up. Get it all mashed up, and you're going to pour off about 250 ml, about a cup's worth, okay? A little over. And the rest is for your belly. So you're going to pour it into the bottom. Push that down. Make sure, get the sides with that cranberry and ginger ale. And then you're going to wrap this with a piece of plastic, and you're going to put it in your refrigerator, and it's going to go in there for 4 days. Maybe a little bit 5 days if the bellies are thick. These ones have been cured 4 days, then they've been rinsed, dried. We patted them dry, and actually put them in the fridge for a good 4 to 6 hours so that they air dry. Even overnight is fine. Now, we're going to go to our smoker. 2, 3. All right, let's set the smoke. Put our probe into the middle of the belly. Just check our thermometer. Oven temperature is set for 140 degrees. All right, we're gonna crank it up when we go to make our game day special sandwich that I'm gonna make. We're gonna crank the smoker up to a much hotter temperature, and we're gonna get that bacon to crisp right up. We've been smoking our pork bellies at about 140 degrees for the last 6 to 8 hours. And well, let me pull one out and I'll show you what we're gonna do. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut through the rind here and cut this in half. And then I'm going to take off the rind, and then using the tip of the sharp knife, cut across the pork belly in a diamond pattern, scoring it about 1/4 to 1/2 inch deep. And then we're going to sprinkle that with a little bit of kosher salt and some coarsely ground black pepper. Pop that back into your smoker, turn up the temperature to about 235 degrees, and let it roast and get nice and crispy. And look at that bacon. It's looking pretty tasty. The secret to the smoke, well, it's practice. The more you practice, the better you get at it. You've got to watch what's going on inside your smoker. You also have to sometimes deal with the weather and what it's doing. There's lots of factors when you're smoking food. Biggest one, be patient. Now we're going to take this cranberry, bourbon, and raspberry jam mixture. We're just going to put a thin little layer over top, and then back into the smoker. Some people think that bacon comes out of a package that's pre-sliced. Well, it's true, it does. But the best bacon comes out of your Bradley smoker. Game day, nothing better. Big, juicy sandwich. So here we've got some whiskey-infused cheddar cheese. Look at that. So I've got a baguette that I've warmed on my grill. Mayonnaise mixed with a splash of whiskey and some whole grain mustard in there. So we're going to spread that down on the bottom here. Oh, yeah. A little bit of the cheddar. There we go. We're going to take a little bit of arugula now. There we are. Black pepper. Just a little bit of salt. We have this cranberry and raspberry and bourbon mixture. I'm going to put this all on this side. Let's get to our pork belly. You can see where the... But when your buddies are over on game day and you're making this sandwich for them, it's going to be one quiet room, and then you start lining that bacon up across your sandwich like this. Just look at it. Hot, steamy bacon and whiskey cheddar, arugula, a whiskey Dijonnaise. Oh my goodness. You put it on top like that. And then we're going to cut it. Look at this. Oh man. That's it. Look at that. The bacon and arugula and cheese. Tell you, sticky fingers, big game, holiday season. Making bacon, baby. There's nothing better.